back and welcome if you're new. I'm going to plan today for the month of January in my brand new planner. This is the Erin Condren 8x10 Softbound. I have it in the hourly layout. But yeah, we're going to do January. And I will have very soon a updated sticker organisation video. I'm just waiting on one more thing. But I thought I would just show you this now because it is specifically going to be used for this book. And I'll talk about the details of how I set it up and everything in this sticker video, like I said. But just the gist of it is that I have this all set up because I want to use Hubman and Chubgirl cousin kits this year. So I have the current weeks in here, numbered 1 to 52. And then I have the monthly stickers for January through to June, because that's all that's released for now. And then I have a space for July to December when they get released. And then I have week 1, and I have all the stuff that I need to plan for week 1 all in this little photo album pocket. And I have it labelled the whole way through to week 52 here. And then I have some extras. So I have this achievements kit. I'm saving that for whenever I hit 1,000 on YouTube. And then I have this extra thing that I got. I actually bought that by mistake. I meant to buy the weekly and it's the monthly. But I have it because I'll probably use it at some point in my socials journal, because my socials journal is a stationery thing. So yeah, and then that's it. I have other just blank ones if I need to put extra kits. If I buy a generic kit and want to keep it in the back rather than allocate it to a week. And that way, if I come to a week and there's nothing in it, I can go to my generic ones or just put it straight into that week. We'll see. But anyway, the point is that I have the space and I'm able to organise myself and have a look through and see what week is for what. And because I have this, I'm able to look and know that I can go to my anniversary week, and I know that that's going to be week 25. So whenever I pick week 25, I don't think I picked it yet. No, I haven't. I'll know that that's my anniversary week, and I will either theme it to my anniversary or I'll just put in a generic one depending on how I feel. So yeah, that goes with it. So today we're doing January, and I have everything here that I need. And as well as having the stuff in here, I also have a little sheet. Hold on 1 second, I'll get all this out first. This, and it has January and the little art piece. It has a seal and then some washi stickers that I got for the month of January. And I have one of these for each of the months in a separate sticker book, but I'll show you all that later. I just wanted to show you that now because I'm doing January. So I have these stickers here. I have this washi sheet with washi strips. I have the coordinating add-ons in 1.3 inch labels. And I have the sticky note add-on and then the actual kit itself. And I didn't buy the Hubman and Chubgirl cousin kit for the monthlies. I bought the full size one because I am using an 8x10 planner, but I'm using the cousin kits in the weeklies. And whenever I do my first week and plan for the 1st to the 7th, you'll see how that'll work. But anyway, so you get this sheet, and then this is the second sheet, and this is the third sheet. And the theme for January, as you can see, is Snowdrops. So let's get started and plan. Right, so I've already pre-planned, and this planner is something I'm going to be using alongside my 8x10. The monthlies and the weeklies are a pre-planner, so where I can sit down and write things in advance and not be afraid to make mistakes or make it look nice or whatever. It is solely just for me to pre-plan basically and have it all in advance. And then I went ahead, and this was the January subscription kit. I took 2 tabs out of it because it was a plant theme and it matched this, so that it was easy to find the next month. And that's something that I really wanted to change for this year. I'm very in the moment with my planning, and sitting down that day and thinking about what I need to do, or sitting down as the month is about to start and planning for that month. And I had nowhere for advanced planning and thinking ahead, and for example, writing down that I have a hair appointment at the end of this month. I had to actually ring the company that I go to and double check when the appointment was when I sat down to plan for January, because I couldn't remember. I hadn't wrote it down. And like I said, I want to change that going forward. So the monthly and the weekly sections in here, as you can see, I've already done a bit of pre-planning for the 1st to the 7th. They will be pre-planners, and then whenever the week or the month is actually planned, I'll not need to go back to them. I'll just use the other weeks and months as my pre-planner. And then the daily layouts in this will actually be in the moment. So I'll have this for my scheduling, my real plans, and this will be my to-do list that I'll sit down on Monday the 1st and do my little plan. So let's start with this page. This page I don't need for anything else. And something else I promised myself that I would do with this is not fill things in for the sake of it. Now I could just glue these together, but I like this, so I've decided that I'm going to use this page each month to display an art piece, because I get journaling cards and digital downloads all the time, and I like having them. You know, I'm not going to hang all of them on my wall. Eventually I'm going to get a display, like a art wall in my new studio, but there's only so much I want to hang there, and this is the perfect place to just have all the other stuff that I get. If I ever decide that I actually do need it as part of the monthly for something functional, then I can change my mind. So this month I have this little wintry scene of a emoji planning. It's snowy outside and they're sitting at their planner desk. It was actually a colouring page that Helen released for free, and she released it on Christmas Eve. But I am in Helen's Facebook group, and Julie from that Facebook group coloured this in Procreate and posted it, and I thought it was perfect. The colour she had chosen and the way she had done it, and I asked her permission if she wouldn't mind if I printed it out with her colouring in and put it in my planner, and she said yes. So I don't think she watches my videos, I'm not sure, but if you do, thank you so much, Julie, that was very kind. And I'm going to stick this here as a little start to the month. And what washi will I use? Actually, as much as this washi is gorgeous, I don't think it really looks like right with this. Let's use this ash purple washi instead, just a plain one from MT. Just a nice little something rather than leaving it blank and getting use out of digitals and journaling cards. And this is going to be the events. And normally I would just put the two banners, one at each side, but I don't want to have to deal with trying to cover this flower. And I also don't use the sidebar, or don't need it. So I might use, although the only thing is the way these are hanging, it mightn't look right. Oh, whatever. I'm going to use this down the side and just cover up the sidebar. And I'm just trying to decide. I really don't like Sunday starts, and these are all sectioned individually, so I could change it to a monthly. However, it doesn't come with dates. So do I want to redate it with some of my date stickers, or do I not? That is the question. I do have these, but I want to use them in the weeklies where there's no dates in the kit, and I have needed to cover the dates because maybe this colour doesn't go with the week or something. So I kind of want to keep them for that. Plus these are clear, so I would have to Tipp-Ex out all the dates. I do have these. This is from a Happy Panda theme from Hubman and Chubgirl I didn't need. And these are from Planner Co, but I only have 3. So maybe I'll go on and just buy more of these. You know what, I'm going to do it because I need it to work for me, and I've always found it really confusing. Having the week start on a Monday and the month start on a Sunday. And I have changed all my other, like my journal and my socials planner to be the same. So this would just really confuse me not having it the same. So I can just cover the date without having to worry about using Tipp-Ex or anything. Right, yes, so let me get the dates down, the header and the days.
Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and days of old lang syne? For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne, we'll talk a cup of kindness yet for days of old lang syne. And here's a hand, my trusty friend, and here's a hand of thine. We'll talk a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne. For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne, we'll talk a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne.
Happy with that. I put the little January that came under the artwork sheet here because it doesn't say January anywhere else. And then that's how the monthly is looking so far. I was worried, to be honest, a little bit that I would regret getting 7x9 monthly kit for an 8x10 planner because I just didn't know whether this would look right or not, but I actually really like it, and I love how much room I still have within all the days that I'm not going to feel really crammed in. Anyway, so let's put in the actual plans. So we have New Year's Day on Monday, and we have my husband's granny's 82nd birthday. So what will we do for that? I'm kind of spoiled for choice. I have so much. Let's get a 2024 sticker out to stick on one of these. So these stickers here, the panda with the glass and the headband saying 2024, and then the actual 2024 sticker is from Hubman and Chubgirl. I wonder how much space these take up because I still need room for Ray's birthday. So let's see. I could just layer. And here's where I realise I probably should have put the stuff down first and then put the dates down. Although, to be honest, it would have been too confusing because I'd have been putting them in the wrong day. I'd keep forgetting that it's redated, you know, for which day is what. That's fine. Right, so let's do up here, or here maybe. I'm being so indecisive. Do you ever get like that when you're in your first month in a new planner? You just don't want to wreck it. And anyway, that represents New Year's, and then how I'm going to represent all the birthdays because there's more than one. And I don't think there's a specific label that says birthday anymore, which is good because it makes it more flexible. But how many birthdays do I have? 1, 2, 3. So should I use these little ones? Of course, there's only 2 balloons. I'd love to use the balloons. I'll use one of these labels just. and sort of offset it down here. I don't want to waste the balloons, so I'm just going to have to get over that one of them won't have balloons on it because they're cute. And this will be for the birthday. Okay, then the second I am back to work. Boo-hoo. So I'm going to use this post-it for back to work and put it here. And then this little tiny in this space for a Tesco delivery. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try stop worrying about everything being identical. You know, that every time I do a birthday, I have to do it this way. Every time I do a Tesco delivery, I have to do it this way, because that's going to be too limiting, I think. And there are too many different types of stickers to try to be that matchy-matchy. So yeah. But anyway, so that's back to work and that's a Tesco delivery. And then I have a nail appointment on Friday to get my nails done. And this does say appointment here. So I'm just going to use it. I'm going to put it up high in case there's anything else I want to put in for that day. What else? Another birthday on the 12th. This one. And this time I'll put it here. I also have, actually, I've just remembered my little event stickers. So I have, just came into my head. So I'm using this side for the weeks, and then I have a smaller little head matching one for the months. So this one is for New Year's in January. So I'll add that in. And then in January as well, there is a sticky toffee pudding day. So I'll just put that in now. That is on the 23rd. And what made me remember is talking about balloons and sticking that down, because there is little balloon stickers here. So I might as well use it in there. Right, stop jumping about. So that is my nephew's birthday. And then the 15th is another nail and lash appointment. So let's use the other appointment sticker. Nail appointment. Then I have another birthday on the 18th. So let's use this one. Put it down here. And then the last little balloon sticker from here. And then I already have Sticky Toffee Day marked, and then I have my hair appointment here. So let's use a sticky note. When's that? 27th. And then another nail and lash appointment on the 29th. And there's only 2 appointment stickers, but that's fine. Let's just use remember. Yeah, so planning wise, that's all I need to put in for now. But to make sure that I really fill this out. So if I get to the 3rd and nothing happens of significance that I can put in here, I will maybe put down one of these boxes or something and just fill it in. But I just picture at the end of the month being all completely full rather than having loads of blanks. I think I'm going to use this blue-black zebra sarasa. It's one of my favourites. And we'll write everything in.
Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and days of old lang syne? For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne, we'll talk a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne, for old lang syne.
I am so happy with how this looks. I mean, not that it's a major big deal, but yous are planner people, you understand. I have been worried about whether having the florals from Wildflower on it would really clash, and I suppose it could still happen in one of the months, but we'll see. But this is just perfect, and I'm really looking forward to getting it all filled out throughout the month and seeing what it looks like and everything. And I'm glad I redated it to have Monday here because it's just way too confusing otherwise. So, dashboard. When it comes to the monthly, other than this page, I've never really been a huge monthly layout planner, to be honest. It's always been a memory planner thing for me. Like, I love monthly layouts for looking back and recording memories. But I have my social journal for all my social memories. I have my year in my life journal, which I will be sharing at the end of January. I just want to make sure you see the full picture of not just it being set up. I want you to get the picture of how I'm going to be using it throughout the month and stuff, but don't worry, I'll share that. But part of the monthlies for it, I just had so many ideas of things I wanted to remember and put in and document and look back. But then it came to my functional planner and I was just staring at it blankly when it came to all the layouts, apart from knowing that I wanted to put the events in here. So that's why I just freed myself of this and just made it a title page. And when it came to this, I honestly considered just forgetting about it. But then I thought, well, you can't put everything in your journal. There's ideas I had that I don't have room for in there. So I decided to move some of them. For example, this page is now going to be my currently watching, and I'm going to keep the memories of everything that I watched throughout the month, which last year I was doing in my year in my life journal. But I don't have the room now, and I loved it so much that I want to continue to do that. So this is going to be currently watching. But for the other things, I thought, you know, instead of just gluing this together and forgetting about it, is there something that I could use this for? But when I thought about it, I thought maybe what I could use it for is, in a way, partly a connection to my journals. So I'm going to have this section as journal themes. So what's the theme for the month for the year in the life journal, and what's the theme for the socials? So that I have that one place monthly wise that I can go and see all that. And then here I knew that I wanted to have this theme because I saw the seals and I thought it would be perfect. And I'm just going to use this section to have a little seal and write what the theme is, Snowdrops. And some people maybe think that's a bit pointless, but for me that's fun and I love it. And then down here I want to have that overview of the months, where at the start of the planner I am going to be doing my weekly themes and what I choose, but this is the yearly overview and it's all together, and I thought it would be nice to have a little weekly themes section. And this is kind of a nod to my mind map that I had in my journal last year that I don't have room for this year. And I considered doing it where I did what the week was like. Like, for example, if I built IKEA furniture that week, I'd have a little sticker representing that. But I thought about that and it sort of lost the novelty by the end of the month, to be honest. And I do like it and I'm glad I did it, but it wasn't something I wanted to continue. But I thought I could continue doing a mind map style, but do it for my weekly themes. So have my snowdrop sticker in the middle to show the monthly theme, and then the little arms going out for each week of week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, and put a little sticker from that kit and write what the theme for the week is. So that's what I want to do, and it's fun. You'll see what I mean when I draw it. Just maybe I'm not explaining it very well, but yes, that's all those sections. And then this last section, I figured initially that I wanted to have a quote for the month, but I'm actually going to be more specific and have a verse of the month, the scripture. And I have these little stickers here from Coffee Monsterz Co with a little emoji and a Bible that are just perfect for it, because I want to set myself up for the month in a positive light. And for example, I mentioned before that I do struggle with New Year's, and when I go back to work and stuff in January, it can be a hard time mentally for me because I have a tendency to struggle with self-esteem. And I thought, well, instead of going in and trying to manage on my own, I would lean into my faith and have a little scripture every month to reset my mindset and try to focus on something positive, and that can be my focus for the month. But if that wasn't for you, you could easily just find a quote for the month that you love. You could do a favourite quote from a book every month and put a little book in the corner. You could go, if you're a reader, you could use it as your currently reading section and have that as currently watching, or swap it over. I just thought I would use these and make use of the space rather than scrapping currently watching, or, you know, and not having any room for that. I thought I would put it in here. Anyway, so let's get all that set up. And as well as pulling in the little Bible doodle, I'm also going to use my TV doodles. This is from the winter range from Coffee Monsterz Co. I don't know if you can see that, for currently watching. And instead of going back at the end of the month then, and just keeping a record of what I watched, filling it in at the end of the month, I'll be able to just go in and fill this in as I go.
I let you down, and I know that I was not always around. I made you feel alone. You spent most of your nights just sitting on your own. I should have done so much more, like giving you the things you asked me for. And I know I was wrong. It's what I try to tell you with my song, tell you with my song. What if I said I'm sorry? What if I'd make a scene? Wouldn't that make you mine again? You're all I'll ever need. Didn't I make you laugh? Didn't I make you smile? Didn't I make you feel like you were happy for a while? I know that I've done so many things to let you down, but I hope that you give me one more chance to make you mine. When I close my eyes, you know that you're the only thing I see, and it makes me cry to think that you are no longer with me.
I woke up in the middle of the night. Na, na, na. And I wondered how you're always right. It gets me. I couldn't see what you saw in me. Ooh, na, na, na.
My word of the year was actually going to be grace, and I ended up not doing a word of the year spread, and I don't think I'm going to, but I thought then that I would just use it as my inspiration for that verse, because I want to give myself grace and stop beating myself up and have such negative self-talk, and also remember that I'm under grace and all that there. So I thought instead of doing the word of the year, I would just have that there. But anyway, I'm not going to use the this month sticker, and these are empty. But I still have all these. I used my sheet that I had put them all on release paper, but I still have all these. And I am not a fan of using kits throughout the month and having to sit and poke through, and then you end up with hardly anything left. It just annoys me. I did it last year for the last 3 months with this planner, in that I would have like stuff, my journal pack in the back of it here, and every day I would have to take it out and sift through things, and it just annoyed me. A bit like why I use release paper in general for my stickers. And this one doesn't have a back pocket anyway, so I've decided to use this little guy, and I'm also going to use it when I do my weeklies, because I'll be using kits to put the leftovers of it in once I've planned for the week. And then instead of sitting going through piles of sticker sheets, I can just throughout the month open this. So that's what I'm going to do now. Take all these off that I have left for January and get rid of the sheets.
But you showed me how to believe. Still gets me. When I look back, I can see you're hiding, waiting for a moment to step in. And I'll never understand how you saw it coming. Oh, but
Right, these I'm actually going to de-stash into my main stickers, like package deliveries and all that there. And this little pencil and this pencil and pen I'm actually going to use in my socials journal this year because the overarching theme is stationery. But I actually realised that I forgot to mark payday. Whoopsie-daisy. Doesn't have a dollar on it or anything. It has a little Modi head, which is good for me because I get paid in sterling. This is going to just stay beside me, by the way, on my desk. I'll be putting, like I said, the Hobonichi leftovers once I plan for each week, and then I can just lift this and use it each day.
we'll love you for it all. Yeah, we'll love you for it all.
Anyway, enjoy your night tonight if you're watching this and the day it goes live, whatever it is you're doing, and I will see you in the new year. Bye!
Please, just tell me what's on your mind.